Magandang araw, mabuhay. We are here now at Plaza Cuartel, Puerto Princesa, Palawan. So, what is Plaza Cuartel? Plaza Cuartel is more than just a peaceful park. It is a testament to the resilience of the people of Palawan, a place where history was made and lives were lost. Today, we explore the rich history, remarkable figures, and vibrant culture that shape this iconic landmark. On this site, once a military base during the Second World War, some 150 American prisoners of war were burned to death by Japanese soldiers. 14 December 1944, a few survivors swam to Duahe. The remains of those who died were brought and entered in a common grave at the Jefferson's Barracks. National Cemetery, St. Louis County, Missouri, United States of America, 1952. Remembering the history of Plaza Cuartel, come and let's witness the preservation of the military base during Second World War II. During World War II, Plaza Cuartel was a strategic Japanese garrison. In 1944, it became the site of one of the darkest moments in local history, the massacre of 150 American POWs. As the war drew to a close, the Japanese force executed this man in the act of senseless violence, but from the strategy, the spirit of the Palawan people endured. Plaza Cuartel stands today as a memorial, a place of reflection and remembrance. The Palawan massacres on December 1944. The Japanese in Palawan detected a strong American task force. Fearing it was bound for Palawan, the Japanese garrison forced the American prisoners of war at the Plaza Cuartel into their air raid shelters. They then set these helpless Americans on fire in one of the worst atrocities of World War II. 150 survived the massacre due to Filipino guerrillas who rescued and protected them. So, these photos to Puerto Princesa City, Palawan, this airstrip is largely constructed by the American POWs during their interactions. And these captured photos, the POWs would climb these trees to get coconut, also known as the torture trees, wherein they were tried and beaten. And also these captured photos, the Plaza Cuartels on 1945. And this is the Japanese guards. And at last, the uncovered trench. This is where the Japanese burned the POWs alive. They are the survivors. The first batch of survivors of Palawan massacre were taken out to the islands of Morotai, where they were interviewed. They are Eugene Nelson, Ernest John Coblus, Edwin Petri, William Balcos, Rufus Smith, and Albert Pacheco.
Who fought for freedom during the war is Palawan's very own hero, Pedro J. B. Maceda. A stalwart in the resistance, Maceda's courage and leadership paved the way for Palawan's liberation. His legacy lives on today in the hearts of the Palawan people, a beacon of hope and preservance.
Pedro J. Maceda was an active member of the resistance during the Japanese occupations and played a prominent role in providing support to the American forces and the local government.
The tunnels became infamous due to the tragic event of December 14, 1944, when Japanese soldiers forced around 150 American prisoners of war into these underground tunnels. The Japanese then set the tunnel on fire by dousing them with kerosene and throwing grenades, intending to burn the prisoners alive. The narrow, suffocating tunnels became a death trap, and only a few prisoners managed to escape through holes and cracks in the tunnel system. The tunnels are not fully accessible today, but remnants and openings still exist of Plaza Cuartel. Visitors can see parts of these tunnels, which serve as a solemn reminder of the war's brutality and sacrifices made by those who perished there. A memorial now stands at the site to honor the memory of the fallen soldiers.
Beyond its history, Palawan is alive with culture. The Palawan Heritage Festival showcases the traditions that have endured through centuries, from the vibrant dances to Tausog in the intricate weavings of the Palauan people. Plaza Cuartel to plays a role in the celebrations, connecting the past with the present. Plaza Cuartel stands as a powerful reminder of Palawan's rich and complex history, a place where the past and present intertwine. It reminds us the sacrifices made the heroes of fought, and the culture that continues to thrive. Whether through its historical significance, the lives of all remarkable individuals like Pedro Maceda, or the vibrant traditions that lives on today. Plaza Cuartel is more than just a site. It's a symbol of resilience, unity, and the enduring spirit of the Palawan people. Visit, reflect, and honor this piece of history that belongs to all of us. Plaza Cuartel itself is a significant landmark in Puerto Princesa. It stands as a memorial to those who suffered and died during the Japanese occupation of the Philippines. The site today serves as a peaceful park, with preserved ruins of the old garrison and a monument dedicated to the victims of the massacre. The remnants of the buildings and its transformation into a public space reflect the resilience of the community and their ability to turn a site of sorrow into a place of remembrance and peace. Once again, salamat, ingat.
I hope you enjoy it. The short video tour here in Plaza Cuartel, located here in Puerto Princesa City, Palawan.
That's all, guys. Salamat.
Ingat po.